A very good evening and a warm welcome to this chat session with two brilliant youngsters of Chittaranjan Park. I am Dr. Anindita Roy, Coordinating Editor with Samvada, and additionally, I am a guest lecturer for various design colleges. And I have with me to take you through today's journey ACE Editor Jaya Ray, who is also a seasoned professional with diverse experience in HR and finance and an excellent singer and orator too. Today, we have come full circle in CR Park Samvada. We started this month by celebrating the 50th birthday of CR Park with the senior most residents, and today we are here with two young bright sparks, the future of CR Park. We are here today to felicitate young achievers of CR Park who in these times of extreme stress, frustration, depression, especially students whose study schedules have seen the maximum unrest and where the present and near future seem so uncertain. It is extremely heartening and encouraging to see some young go-getters who have made the best use of this time to shine and sparkle with their achievements, self-motivation, and the determination to make a mark for themselves so early in their lives. Today, we take pride in introducing budding entrepreneurs and role models of the future generation. Over to you, Jaya.
Thank you, Anindita. It is my great pleasure and pride to introduce these two sparks to you, Shreya Burman and Misha Datta. Shreya has passed out from Delhi University in Business Economics. She did her schooling from Convent of Jesus and Mary, and now she is a part of Masters of Business Administration with Xavier's Institute of Management, Bhubaneswar. Misha is a student of class 11 Humanities in Sanskriti School. So Shreya is basically she's on her way to becoming a professional, a management professional, and this was a huge stepping stone for her to prove her mettle in the industry. Misha has taken a unique interest in blending teas, and she has started her own brand by the name House of Misha. So she is a budding entrepreneur already in the making. We will start with Shreya today, and then we'll move on to Misha. Hello Shreya, and many congratulations to you from everyone, each and every person of CR Park.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Auntie.
So Shreya, I'll just read out your brief bio, which basically will introduce our viewers to the project that you won, the competition that you won. Godrej Loud is a prestigious corporate competition organized by the Godrej Group for students pursuing their MBA from 17 reputed business schools in the country. Out of 3,159 applications across these 17 B schools, Shreya was shortlisted as one of the 10 finalists and went on to finally win the competition. As her dream, she showcased her project Utkarsh, aimed at uplifting underprivileged women entrepreneurs through means of our healthy product, Vegetos. So Shreya, tell us more about this project that you did.
Okay, so actually, when I was pursuing my graduation in business economics, so in my first year of college itself, I founded this project called Utkarsh. So there was this ingrained feeling in me, right? From when I was in school, I used to teach underprivileged students as well. So I wanted to do. And I always thought that cooking is something which is like a trait, like something which women enjoy. And the same goes for underprivileged women as well. So why not come up with something related to cooking, which they enjoy, and it also helps them earn a living for themselves. So that is how the idea of Project Utkarsh basically began. Now, one thing I was sure about is that I want to involve underprivileged homemakers in it. But then I also started thinking that there are many ways to do that. So cooking is all right, but why not come up with a product which also serves other purposes? So that is how Vegetos came into being. So Vegetos is basically baked chips which is made out of carrot as the core ingredient. And now this carrot also is not something which you directly go and purchase from the market. There are departmental stores like 24/7, Easy Day, etc. in every locality. And they basically have unsold vegetables and fruits at the end of each day. And which actually serves no purpose to them because people like to purchase fresh fruits and vegetables. So we went and spoke with such departmental stores and they were ready to provide us with all the carrots that they were left with at the end of days and for free because it was for a social cause as well and it was actually not serving any purpose to them. So similarly, we also went to juice vendors who make carrot juice and the pulp which is basically left after making the juice also is thrown away, but it has nutritional properties, it is high on fiber, etc. So that is how the raw material procurement part started. And then when you add different seasoning, wheat and other materials to it, it came out as a very good flavored chips, which was not only reducing food wastage, but also a healthier substitute for existing potato chips in the market. So that is how the product started. And then we also went to different slums, talked to these underprivileged women, told them about the product, got them on board, started with the training. And within a few months itself, from the first few months of initiation, the project actually started impacting lives across Delhi. And we started selling at different departmental stores, different college fests. And within no time, these women were earning for themselves.
Wow, that's amazing. And so how did the processing happen for the chips, Shreya? And how did, the making of the whole chips, how does that happen? And did you seek any funding or how does that work?
Okay, so firstly, I think the first step only was to come up with the recipe. So that the entire credit for that was to my mother, because so I did not know at that point of time that how to seek professional help, etc. So it all started as a trial and error basis at home itself. So we tried out different recipes with different seasonings, and after a lot of failures, we were finally able to come up with the final recipe for the chips. So the recipe part was dealt at home itself. When the funding part comes into place, we actually held fundraising events in college itself. So where we made different products, handmade products, and sold it in different college fests. We sold it at our college as well. So the entire funding, like whatever money we collected, was completely used for the project. And apart from that, the college also helped in whatever way it could in giving money for the project. So even though the resources were definitely not huge, but it was something with which we could at least start the project, and even went on to buy ovens for these women because we obviously did not want to put the financial pressure on them. So apart from that, while this these things were going on, KPMG recognized our project and invited us to mentor us. So even though we did not receive any financial support from them, but I got to present the project to some top leaders from KPMG who guided as to how to go forward with the project and gave different ideas. So
wow, yeah. that's really inspiring. I mean, I must say at such a young age, Shreya, you made such a brilliant stride towards professional as well as an entrepreneur life. That's amazing.
Yeah, so really amazing.
Yeah. Amazing, really hats off to you, Shreya. I mean, you really worked a whole lot to get this going, and a brilliant idea. I mean, a wonderful idea, I must say.
Thank you.
Very nice. So where is the project now, Shreya? How is it? How is it progressing now? And how many women are there? And how many ovens have you bought? Tell us more about that.
Okay, so actually the project started, you can say, somewhat in 2017, like the ideation part, and the execution started somewhere at the end of 2018. So because a lot of trial and error went into it, so we basically were able to cover two slums in Delhi. One is Kusumpur Pahari slum, which is in Vasant Kunj, and the other is Ravidas Camp slum, which is in RK Puram. So there are these community centers called Asha centers in every slum. So that is where we have put up ovens. So there are 2 ovens each in both of these slums. And you could safely say that there are probably 7 to 8 women from each slum who, according to the order, like it happens on an order basis. So whenever there's like an order which comes up, and according to the requirements of the women, they come to this community center, and while following a complete hygiene module which we have created, right from wearing headgears to gloves and wearing fresh clothes, wearing aprons. So there's a complete hygiene module step by step which we had basically done right from the training. So that is followed completely, and they come together and they make the chips in these community centers. So definitely it was a slow process to get so many women on board and to get means like to get in stores, etc., to sell it as well. So the process is still ongoing. So we are still in talks with other slums. We to expand in Delhi. We want to get in more stores on board. And actually, as part of my dream, which I presented to Godrej. So the dream was that, so basically, I definitely, I know there's a lot which needs to be done in Delhi also right now, but I definitely want to start with it someplace out of Delhi as well and take it to all over India. That's my ultimate dream, to impact more lives. So the first location out of Delhi I chose as Bhubaneswar, because I know that within a month or 2 months, I will be going and pursuing my MBA there. And through winning the competition, I will be getting a grant from Godrej, and they will be completely supporting me to take this project further. And if everything goes well and the pandemic situation gets better, I'll definitely start work in Bhubaneswar in full swing. And with the help of Godrej, that'll be like a stepping stone to take it to all over India for me.
Excellent, Shreya. So the competition was primarily centered around your project. I mean, they asked you to present the project. How was it? How was the competition aligned with your with this project submission of yours?
Okay, so actually the name of the competition is Godrej Loud, and Loud stands for Live Out Your Dream. So the dream can be anything. It does not have to be related to social work at all. It can be something extremely personal. And this dream of mine was actually extremely personal to me. So it was not something which I thought that I'm doing for the society. It was always like something which I'm doing for myself, because this is what makes me happy. So yeah, there was no fixed criteria for what you can put as your dream. It can be anything that you want to do. So all the 3159 applicants, they all had different dreams. Different sort of dreams, and I actually never imagined that I could even get selected as the 10 finalists, because the entire process actually is completely governed by the owners and the heads of different business units of Godrej. So they are extremely knowledgeable and professional people. So the first step was the application, where I had to basically make a video showing everything that I have worked on so far in my project, along with an application form with different sort of questions. So that was the first step. After which, after about 2 weeks, the shortlist came out. So I was one of the 10 finalists, and within a week itself, within 6 days, a lot happened. Basically, different tests, interviews, sessions with different people from Godrej, and the final round was actually a finale, which was judged by all these judged by different business unit heads of Godrej, as well as Nadir Godrej, who is one of the owners as well. So they were present in the panel. We had to basically give a short presentation of 6 to 7 minutes, followed by a question and answer round by these judges, and that is how the final decision of the final result was actually come out with. It was through these different rounds that it happened, basically, final results. Yeah, right.
You were in the top 4 positions, Shreya? You were in the top 4 finalists?
Yes. So actually, every year, because you cannot actually judge dreams like that. So when there are 10 finalists, on the basis of whatever dreams they like, they do not go for one single winner. So sometimes there are 5 winners, sometimes there are 6 winners, and everybody's a winner. So it's not first, second, third. So this year they went for 4 winners, and I was one of them. So we are all like the winners.
So now you're waiting for your college to open so that you can begin the project in Bhubaneswar.
Yes, absolutely. I'm waiting for that. And actually, through this competition, I've also bagged a summer internship with Godrej.
Awesome.
So for that, I have to go to Mumbai. Like again, if things are okay, I'll get to go to the
That will be next
headquarters.
year.
Yeah.
After your first 2 semesters are over,
Yes,
then you will
yes,
go
yes.
for your
So that will be for 2 to 3 months next year, from May to June, or May, June, July, or something
May,
like
June,
that.
July. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. We'll again come back to you, Shreya. I think I'll go over to now Misha. Hello, Misha.
Hello.
So Misha, like I mentioned, she is a class 11th humanities student in Sanskriti school, and I think entrepreneurship is ingrained in her, right, Misha? Because her parents happen to be entrepreneurs themselves. They are seasoned entrepreneurs themselves, wherein they have their own form of filmmaking. So Misha, I think, takes on after her parents, and that streak of entrepreneurship is coming out now. So Misha, tell us, how did this idea of blending tea come to you?
I wanted to actually start a company for a very long time. Our first idea was not teas, it was face products, like beauty products like soap, face packs, and all. But like when we did the test run for that, we were not really sure if we could do it. It was like, you don't know if it's affecting your skin, someone might be allergic to the product or something. So that idea dropped. Recently, one of our neighbors opened a shop in Market 2, and we really got inspired from that. And tea is something which has been a very important part of our house for a very long time. And we realized over the lockdown period, we've been trying different teas for a very long time. So we just thought, why not share it with everyone else?
Wow, that's amazing. And how are you creating the different blends? Tell us more about it. How are you sourcing the materials and how are you creating the different blends? Where are you getting the ideas of the ideations of the different flavors and tastes and the the aroma? How are you doing that? Tell us more about that journey.
The flavors and taste, we have actually been drinking tea for a very long time, so we know which ones work and which ones we like. So those only we first started making. We source all our material from Amazon now, which is online, because we can't go to the shop really. It's not that safe at this point. But we over the period, like whichever teas we like the most, while experimenting and trying different permutations, combinations, we picked those and we started manufacturing them on a little bigger level. Not that big, but as much as we can from our house right now.
Amazing. And
Packaging.
yeah, I was coming to that.
Packaging is actually one of our main focuses right now, because a product should look good to sell. Like even if you have a very good product but it looks really bad, no one will buy it. We knew we had our tea mixes ready and the blends ready. So product packaging, we're sourcing fully from Amazon right now. We made our labels, stickers, we get that printed, and we're just putting it ourselves.
Okay. Can you show us some of the packages, some of the packagings, Misha?
I have one right here. This is one of the boxes of 4, which is a box. So there are 4 teas in it, and we put our own labels with the descriptions.
Oh, that looks lovely. And the packaging looks so nice. It looks so, authentic and original.
Right now, we did not get anyone to design it for us. We designed it ourselves, and one of the office bhaiyas helped me, and my dad does it. So
wonderful. So all your packaging and everything you're sourcing online.
Yes.
Great, wonderful. So how many customers have you got, Misha?
We
That must
started-
be exciting. That must be exciting for you.
That's very exciting.
We launched 2-3 days back, but the sales are going pretty good. Maybe because just started and the enthusiasm is good. So we get around 7,000 worth of sale every day. Today was the first
Wow.
time we crossed 10,000. So
10,000 packets or 10,000 boxes?
No, no,
10,000
that's, rupees.
Oh, rupees. Okay. So, oh, wonderful. That's brilliant. And
And this-
sorry, you're saying something?
this time is for Diwali gifts and all. So we're
This is a
especially
good time.
planning towards that.
So have you broken even, Misha?
Not yet, but we're hoping we will.
Okay, great. So as of now, the investment has been from your parents' side?
My grandmother's actually invested a lot into this, and my parents also did. So basically, it's inside the family.
Inside the family, and then you are going to create a whole balance sheet of your profits and of your breaking even, and then of your profit. That should be exciting.
Pricing is actually the worst part for us because none of our family members is good at math. So we're just like struggling with the pricing and all adding up. So we don't really calculate that much, but like,
It should be
oh,
exciting,
yeah.
but I'm sure you will know when you will start making profits, and that should be wonderful.
Yeah.
Great. And your Instagram page looks absolutely fabulous, and I've already started following it.
Thank you.
I'll have to find it, and we can like put it in our that special Instagram page that we have. We can feature
Yes.
her there also.
Yes, we'll do that. I think we can run this video also on IGTV.
That will do,
And we-
definitely.
Yeah, and we'll tag House of Misha on that also.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Shreya, do you also have an Instagram page?
Yes, we do. Actually, so it runs by the name of Enactus because it was under Enactus that I started the project. But whatever information related to the products, etc., it's all there under that page only.
Okay, I think then we'll tag your page as well when we are uploading this video on Instagram.
Sure,
And
sure.
I think, it actually runs in the family, Anindita, because, Shreya's father is also a very seasoned professional. He heads the international business for India for DTDC. And her mother is, of course, so enterprising, like she always mentioned, and she's an extremely social, person who is always seen going out and, doing a lot of social service across the various associations that we have in our colony. And I think both the genes have come onto Shreya so much so that, she's actually blended too beautifully, and she's gone out and, reached out to that section of society which probably we don't really, are not able to focus much. And then, of course, her professional streak and her entrepreneurial skills is also amazing. Really, really proud of both of you, Misha and Shreya.
Yes, very, very interesting actually. So encouraging to see these youngsters like doing so well. Sometimes we worry what they will do, but when we see such youngsters doing very well, then we rest assured, okay, everything is going well with the world.
Future is in safe hands. Future is in safe hands.
Yes.
CR Park is in safe, great hands actually.
Yes, great hands.
So Misha, what is your future plan? What do you wish to do? Your project is already taken off. You are already a recognized entrepreneur. What are your future plans?
Right now, we're not really sure what will happen. So, like, in the future, we want to like get a tie-up with maybe Amazon or something, because delivery is really hard on us because we do it ourselves and like running around everywhere. And other than that, maybe a tea shop or like a coffee shop somewhere in either CR Park or GK2 somewhere close by where we can sell our products.
Very nice. Excellent. So which means that entrepreneurship really suits you, and you like doing that. You like what you're doing, right?
It's fun.
Yeah, it's great fun. And the fact that you are starting early, both of you have started so early, I think you have all the time in the world to really, establish yourselves amazingly well.
Yes.
Wow. And it's really, really, wonderful to know that in these kind of times where, many students who are not sure about their future, who are going through very difficult times, who are going through frustration and depression, and don't know what to do with their own, lives for now. It is so encouraging. And I'm sure that you both have set such wonderful examples for the rest of the students and the Gen Y of CR Park, where, sitting at home, and I'm sure Shreya, I think you will also vouch for that. All your interviews and all were online, right?
Yes, completely.
Virtually.
Everything was virtual. Yes.
Yeah. So which means that, everything is in our hands. So young people, do not get frustrated, do not get depressed. Everything is in your hands. It is up to you how you basically, create your own niche in society, in your family, among your family and your friends. How you can utilize your time, and sky is the limit. It doesn't matter whether, we are not able to step out, we are not able to go out and do anything. But today's times, everything is available virtually, online. and you can do whatever you want. I mean, you just have to figure out, you have to just envision what you want to do and how you want your future to pan out. So amazingly encouraging, and many congratulations to both of you once again. And I'm sure that you both have set brilliant examples for the rest of the young generation of CR Park. So thank you so much for joining us, and it's been wonderful speaking to both of you. We wish you all the very best that life has to offer. May you shine brilliantly like you already are, even more brilliantly, so that the world will get to know that age, experience, and any kind of limitation has no role to play in anything that one wishes to do. It is all up in the mind here, and what we need to do, what we determine to do. And thank you, viewers, for joining us today. It's been a wonderful session with these two youngsters. Anindita, can you give the vote of thanks?
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Jaya. Thank you, Misha. And thank you, Shreya. And thank you, audience, for staying with us. Stay home, stay safe, and shine on. Thank you.
Thank you. Good night. Take care. Stay safe. Have a wonderful Diwali. Please stay at home. Thank you.